Hey guys, welcome back. We're gonna look at GameStop, see what's going on for the next few trading days. SPY, big rip up. Tesla, our options. Hood is on a tear. Lots of stuff with the inverse head and shoulders. TA that was pointing to this up move. Sub up, like up, comment down. Happy Money sticks around. We have Twitter. You can follow us on at Happy Money YT. Might be doing a Twitter Spaces on there tonight. We have a Discord server also, link for that's in description. You're welcome to join on there. We share our trades on Discord. So a lot of stuff's running today. Bear market rally is still fully in effect. We broke that 408 on SPY, which was a big level, and then how I was saying yesterday, look for kind of this 415 as a resistance on SPY. If we break that, we could maybe even come all the way up here to like 420, 423, 425, kind of this area right here. Yeah, so this bear market rally might continue on for a couple more days. We'll see. Today running pretty hot though. On the hourly, that RSI is overbought, and it's just been a solid day. Our put credit spreads on SPY worked out well, of course. Close those out. I actually closed out my Tesla calls. Those don't expire for like 20 days, but just on a big day like this. Not a huge day, but 6.9%. GME is getting a little active here. It's 3:15, got about 45 minutes to close. On a big day like this, I figured I'd close them. I might re-enter next week, but RSI is pretty hot. That is a nice looking bull flag though on Tesla on the hourly. So that could see another move. It's at that 23% right now. Retracement. We'll see if it makes up to that 38.2. If it does that 38.2, which would be 833, that'd probably be SPY hitting that 420-ish area. And then it'll be time to start looking at the downside. Might consolidate for a day, maybe not even a day. You look at kind of this little bear market rally we had. You know, you had that one day, and then the next day was kind of showing the lack of momentum, and then it was just down from there. So not to say it'll repeat just like this. It might consolidate flat for a bit, but yeah, exposure to the downside after this is over will be my next longer term look. Good. I didn't call this out yesterday. I almost got calls in it today, but I missed it. No worries. That's SPY. GME looking really good today. Nice consolidation. Look at this hourly. It's not wanting to flip bearish. We'll see by end of day if it does, but this is a solid bull flag with just nice consolidation. I'm into close here though. It might rip up. We'll see. I got a couple YOLOs for end of day. On the daily, consolidation day. The fact that it looks like it's going to close above 124, 125, kind of this. Let's see, where was that support? 120, yeah, 125. Very bullish for at least the next day, but I'm assuming this rally lasts more than maybe one more day, and then we'll kind of look for a day like this for a peak, where it's today could be this, and the next day, you know, might be something like that, or even like this, where next day is good, makes new highs, but then that day is the peak and it comes down. So that'll be on Tuesday since Monday's closed, and then Tuesday after hours is earnings. So probably be scaling out of my long positions on GME on Tuesday, which is next open market day. Still holding exposure, announcements, earnings, whatever. Shareholder meetings on the 2nd, which is the next day. NFT marketplace announcements, dividends, that sort of thing, which could really initiate this short squeeze. The stock split also. So many different catalysts that could happen where this SLD period covering whatever this is could extend on into the normal cycle that I'm expecting at the end of next month, which might just end up being the squeeze that we're in already if this continues on or even holds up a high level. Very, very curious on the next 30 days or so what plays out. GME's rallied the last couple days. It's possible as SLD mixed with just a bear market rally. The fact that the whole market is in the kind of the way it is right now, and GME being heavily shorted. I'm wondering if that's kind of giving it more upside. because this is more than definitely just a typical SLD period. I know there's speculation on what exactly it is. I'm not sure, but that's just kind of, I guess, my guess. Yeah, this thing, it's looking good. I mean, this is the day, honestly, to get your calls right here. Yeah, because if it consolidates today, which it looks like it is, it could be a day like this. Could be a day like this. We have another day, but yeah, it could be something like this. It's possible you have one more day. I'm thinking Tuesday. If Tuesday morning, if it doesn't just get shorted down initially, like pretty hard, then that'll be a good time to enter positions for next week. If it has any kind of holds up at all in the morning and doesn't gap down pre-market and then start showing strength early on, I think it'll be good. And I think it will, just based on today's price action. Unless if it just dumps into close. The fact that it's holding up strength here is very positive in my opinion. Trades. Did some trades today. So there's our put credit spread on SPY, $500 on that. Tesla calls 150%, so I think like $700 on that. 150, 160 calls. I don't even know what I did on GME. I got a lot of exposure for next week. Close some exposure, I think, also. And then here's my little YOLO I did in the last 20 minutes. 150, 155 call debit spread. Only put $33 on it. We get a little bump up to 155. For next week, I kind of got a range of debit spreads depending on if we see 200, 250, 350. So I'm just kind of looking at those resistances. The main one's at 200. That'll probably be the first big one. And then if we break that, I have 225, and then 250, and then 350. So we'll see. I don't have, those plays are pretty small still for next week. I don't have a whole lot of capital to be thrown around. Most of my capital's in this one right now. I mean, a lot of it's in shares actually, but this 180, 200 call debit spread. And then I've got a 190, 250, 190, 220. So point being, this is if it hits 250, this one's hit if it hits 220. And then my 190, I just got one 190 call. That's if it hits 350. So a lot of exposure. If Tuesday's any bit red, I'll probably just cut losses on these, or take the profits or whatever, wherever it's at. Here's that basically poor man's cover call I'm rolling. So my long 120 calls expire in 21 days, and then have these short 130 calls that I will be rolling next week, or if they expire worthless, that's $8,000 on the short calls, and then I'll still have the 4,000, the 4,000 debit on the long calls. Still gonna get exposure for end of or beginning of July, end of June. Yeah, I'm just wondering if we get a dump after earnings into Wednesday, or maybe even Thursday. So, and if we do, then we'll probably be waiting a bit for some consolidation before another rally. But it could happen quick. I mean, the market is in a very volatile time right now, so that's actually interesting thinking about how that would line up. Because I think SPY will probably dump about that same time. That'll have the momentum, that'll come down with it. Yada, yada, yada. Yep. UONE is ripping up. This one's a good one. I'm gonna hold this one till about expiration, probably Juneteenth. BBBY ripped up today with other basket stocks. Wish, SoFi, a lot of stuff just rallying on this bear market rally. And it looks like it'll probably continue, but maybe a little pullback on Tuesday. Not sure. Have a good weekend, guys. Happy Memorial Day, I think it is. See you on Discord. Peace out.